Hello, Piedmont College. I'm Justin Vallejo, and welcome to the 5th episode of PC Talk. Today, we are joined by Piedmont College's very own basketball star, Peyton Luken. Hello, Peyton. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you for having me, Justin.
All right, so my segment is basically about students that are from out of state that, come to college here.
Okay.
So basically, how did you find Piedmont? Was it Piedmont that found you, or did you find Piedmont? Tell me a little about that.
Well, my travel basketball coach actually called me up one day and told me that the coach here, Coach Neely, called and asked about me, asked to see some film. So that's basically how I got in contact with him, and then I started talking with him, and that was really where we started to take off and figure out where I wanted to go.
So, your travel basketball, what organization was that?
South Florida Elite.
Okay, I think I've heard of that. So, was there any other colleges that were closer to home that you were thinking about going to, or
yeah, when I was actually getting started with the whole recruiting process, I guess I was looking to go closer to home, but I really think that the best situation was for me to come up here. So, I'm glad I made this decision.
So, actually, where are you from? What area?
Boca Raton, Florida, so South Florida.
So, how far is that drive from here to Piedmont?
About 10 and a half hours.
All right. So do you ever fly, coming up here or back?
If I'm going home for a short break, I'll usually fly home.
Okay, so for people who are incoming freshmen that are coming from other states, some advice, what advice would you give them about during your first semester of your freshman year here?
Just try to meet as many people as you can. It'll be really boring if you go around and act like woe is me and you don't know anyone. So just try to meet people. Really, be my best advice.
So during your first semester, did you ever feel like you were homesick at all?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I remember calling my dad first week saying, I don't know if I can do this. It was too far away from home, but I think it really helped me grow as a person, honestly, being away from home.
Mm-hmm. So, what are some of the differences between Demorest and Boca that really stick out?
A lot less traffic, just a lot smaller town atmosphere. Honestly, the people here are a lot nicer. So those would be the main ones, just smaller town atmosphere.
Okay, so if you had to choose between Demorest or Boca, which place would you have to live in? And why?
As of right now, I'll pick Demorest just because it's pretty much my home now. I live here more than I live in Boca, and I really do like the small town feel. I feel like I know everyone around here, and I really do enjoy being up here, so I would say Demorest.
Okay, so do you still stay in contact with some of your high school friends, or do you just usually hang out or talk to the people here at Piedmont?
There's definitely, obviously you have your best friends from high school. I still talk to those people, but you definitely lose contact with people. But yeah, the kids I was really close with, I still talk to a lot.
Okay, so who would you say you hang out mostly with at Piedmont?
Probably my roommate, Dan McCravey, and maybe Kelly Asinesi, another basketball player.
Okay, so obviously, you're on the basketball team. So what would you say is your best memory of your career on the court, and then you have to give me one off the court, and why?
Oh, man. Probably best memory so far was last year when we beat Emory in our home opener for on the court. I think they were ranked 6th in the nation. Off the court, I don't really know. Probably when you sprain your ankle tripping over a line.
I get that a lot. All right, so the basketball season just ended. So how do you feel the season went for the team so far? Or do you think that it was a positive, in a positive direction, or do you think it was more of a negative direction?
Definitely a positive direction. I would say it didn't end the way we wanted it to. Obviously, we lost on the last second shot, but I think we had tied for the most wins in Piedmont's NCAA era. So it's definitely positive going forward from where we've come from since I've been here. So it was definitely a good season. It was good momentum going forward.
Mm-hmm. And then also, how do you think the season went for you compared to other seasons?
It was all right. I think I became more of a complete player. I played a lot better defense than I had in the past, which is something I needed to work on. But yeah, I think towards the end of the season I really picked it up when I needed to. So overall, I thought it was a good season.
All right, so everyone knows usually right now that the NCAA tournament starts today.
Yeah.
So who is in your Final Four, and then who are you taking as your NCAA champion?
My Final Four is Iowa, Texas A&M, Indiana, and Virginia. And then I have Virginia versus Texas A&M in the final, and I have Virginia winning it all.
That's interesting because I have Michigan State. But, well, that's all the time we have, folks. Thanks Thank you, Payne, for being here as our guest today on the show. And thank you to all the viewers for watching. We will see you next time on PC Talk. This is Justin Vallejo signing out.